Guten Tag and hello, I'm Lile from DragonsAteOurName and welcome to Pillars of Eternity II Deadfire. Yeah, this is a game that I really loved but that I have not finished, which is why I want to jump into it again. I had the same thing with Pillars of Eternity 1, so I'm pretty sure that I will enjoy it just as much this time around. I just got stuck on a particular mission in my first playthrough and then I got very frustrated with the game because I couldn't finish it. I kept dying and then I just put it away and now it's come back up. And first things first, I do want to dedicate this video to Lucky from Stay Lucky Games, because he's been feeling a bit down and I just want to do something that would cheer him up, and I think this might be something that he enjoys because we both pretty much bonded over the fact that we loved Pillars of Eternity. So I just want him to enjoy this, and of course the rest of you as well. And if you can't tell by the title or the shirt that I'm wearing right now, I am a pretty big Critical Role fan. What that means for the game is that I will probably gush over all the voices. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make Vox Machina. I know that you can do that in this game, but you have to hire mercenaries for that, and I never really use them because they take up a slot in your party, and I just like the party that is in the game so much. Maybe just for shits and giggles at one point. Yeah, and you know, Critical Role fangirl, also what I have tattooed on my arm. Yeah, I fell behind in the second campaign, but you know, that's how life goes. I'm still watching it whenever I can. So, gushing over the voices. This is for Lucky. What else? There will be spoilers for the first game, of course. So if you have not played Pillars of Eternity 1, then there will be some spoilers in here. Not necessarily for me, because it's been a while since I've played the first Pillars of Eternity, but just story-wise. And I also guess some things won't make sense to you if you have not played the first one. But, you know, let's just dive into this. I don't think we'll get very far this episode anyway, because the character creation and the introductory scene are pretty long, if I remember that correctly. So, we'll see where this goes. Real time with pause mode. That's what you used to do, right? Turn-based mode. Provides an alternative form of play where characters act on their turn during each round of combat. That is a thing you can do? Highlights tactical combat elements, provides a comfortably paced experience recommended for players that enjoy turn-based games. I actually do like turn-based games. And I actually think this mode is for me. Because the real-time with pause mode, I did enjoy that, but I had some problems with it. Let's try the turn-based mode. Was that in the game from the beginning, or was that like an add-on or something? Nevertheless, I don't care. I will do this in turn-based mode now. We'll play on classic. What is this? Game modifications. Barath's Blessings is an optional feature that lets you unlock bonuses as you gain achievements. Alright. Trial of Iron. Only one save file is kept. Yeah, no. What expert mode disables the number of helper features in the game. Well, yeah, I guess like this. Level scaling none. Yeah, then have no level scaling. Start the game. Obsidian Entertainment. They make such good video games. first one was already amazing. I remember when this came out, when this was such a big deal in the Critical Role community. And I think that was pretty much their biggest collaboration that they had done at that point. And now we'll get an animated series at the end of the year. Insane to think about. God, Critical Role. That has played such a big role in my life and has kept me going through a very, very hard time. And I will forever be grateful to them. And also to Lucky, who I dedicated this video to. He's also been such a great friend.
Eora. A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra.
Ashley.
5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Dyrwood. A nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
And how much effort I put into repairing Cadnua. Oh, that was such a cool mechanic. I missed that in Deadfire. The ship thing.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep, lifting the curse. Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. But maybe the gods weren't finished with us. I used to dream that when my god came back, he would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
My castle! Aethys, you asshole!
So you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
I have.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
This
A
is
watcher. See souls. knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
I love that statue. She was awesome.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
I don't know.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
That was Laura. Was she in the first game?
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
No. I like understanding
Let the world
things.
see. Let them decide what to do.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
I am coming. Oh god, this game, I got goosebumps. The music is so awesome. The art style is so awesome. They didn't have that much money for this, but, you know, they just made the best out of it. And that's all you can ask for from a developer, in my opinion. The first game was like that as well. And I love that they incorporated all the backers from the, I think, Kickstarter. And that they had all the characters had backstories that you could read. That was so cool.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
I am a purple blob. Nebula kind of thing.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
I wish Ashley would read all of the instructions, the non-dialogue in the game. Oh, wouldn't that be something to have her in your ear at all times? And I guess she has another big game coming up, Last of Us 2. Not one that I'm gonna do, but that is for other people.
Sit. Please.
Fine. Sitting.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in.
And this is, yeah. If these words are highlighted, you can get information about them. You also have that with language terms, so you can understand if there's a different language.
A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times. She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
That is where Taliesin got the idea for Molly.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Why is there this strange phallic-shaped rock right here? Alright. Benevolent Soul. Philosophy, you returned the lost Hollow-Bound souls to the Deerwood's children as you had pledged to Helia. You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed the help. I did. Is that from my... You selected import... Yeah, I guess this is the import that I had before. Fair and balanced. Pillars of Eternity returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the wheel, as you had pledged to Barath. Most other choices were judicious, balanced, tempered by rational thought and fairness rather than sympathy or emotion. You used the souls of the Hollowborn to strengthen the Deerwood, as you had pledged to Galawain. Most other choices were made to strengthen you and your allies. Can I import my save?
Does everything appear to be in order?
I can. So, nice. I think I was the benevolent one anyway, because that's what I do in games. If you have watched me for any amount of time, you will know that. So, yeah. Yes.
Good. Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge.
Who was Barath again? God of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. The keeper of the cycle of life and death, Barath is thought to seek to claim the lives of those who have lived past their time. According to folklore, Barath is seen most often in the form of the Pallid Knight or the Usher, two skeletal characters who lead such people to their deaths by way of challenge or trickery.
The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction. The gods offered you boons in exchange for resolving the Hollowborn crisis. What did you do with the souls?
I apparently pledged to Helia. Goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, song, invention, language, and the arts. Right, I remember. Not known to take a particular physical form, but thought to be present in birds of all kinds. Returned the souls to the wheel. Restored the souls to the Hollowborn. I think that is what I did. Strengthened the souls of the Deerwood. Disintegrated the souls. Dispersed the souls randomly. Gave the souls to Woodica. No, definitely not. Did I do... I don't remember. Did I do this or did I do that? I think I restored them to the Hollowborn.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
In the Hall of Stars in Twin Elms. We met? I spoke with other gods in the Hall of Stars and pledged myself to them.
You did?
Yes.
She places a card on the table, showing a tall tower with the gods' constellations arrayed around it in the sky.
I don't remember which ones.
She places a card in the middle of the arrangement. A bell tower with no bell. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Eothas. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
God of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Traditionally shown as a man bearing a candle and wearing a silver crown. Believed to have possessed the body of the Red Saren farmer Waidwen during the Saints' War and been destroyed along with Waidwen at the end of the war. He recently reformed his essence in the statue of Maros Nua beneath Cat Nua. In the process of pulling himself from the Enter's path, he destroyed the castle and left the Watcher of Cat Nua at the brink of death.
Though Eothas stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
I was.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced Watcher to find him.
Am I dead? Why don't you just do it yourself? I'm not going anywhere near that thing again.
No. But neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a Hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
Then please
She
do.
delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Audra.
Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. I've had enough of dealing with the gods, all of you. Why should I care about any of this? Then let's get on with it. It doesn't matter how much you threaten me, I'm not doing this.
I know. It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands.
No.
Their souls remain in Aethys still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Then let's get on with it. I'll take the wheel. No, I will not take the wheel.
Good. Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were, the last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
Sorry, Ashley. I was so entranced by you.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Then let's do that. Uh-oh. Did my game just crash? Oh no. Whew. Choose pre-made character to start with and modify as you like. Create brand new character. Yeah. We'll do a male one. Because I don't think I have done a male one. Human Orlan. That were the little ones. The fluffy ones. Godlike. Elf. Dwarf. What class do I want? Omoa. What are these again? The mighty Omawa are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Rawatai, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. It contributes to damage, healing, effectiveness, and the fortitude defense. I guess I will just go with warrior. That is always... I know that's the easy one. And I know that... What was... Eorus? No, what's Matt's character's name? One of them anyway. I don't remember. But I will still do a warrior, I think. Coastal Omawa. Towering physique. Coastal Omawa are renowned for their natural sea legs and sturdy builds. When it's due to their long history of seafaring or something innate, all coastal Omawa have resistance to might afflictions. You know what? I think I will just go with human. Yeah, I will go with human. Meadowfolk. The Meadowfolk, or Thurtan, came from an ancient civilization in the northern hemisphere and gradually migrated south into the equatorial jungles of Edir over several millennia. They are commonly found in Edir as well as Edir's former colonial territories, Red Saris and Deerwood. Fighting spirit. All folk have an indomitable spirit that rises to the challenge when things look grim. Whenever a folk is below bloodied or near death, they gain a bonus to accuracy and damage. Ocean folk? Ocean folk, Karl Bandra, originated near the equator at the western edge of the old empires and have gradually spread south and east. Ocean folk are the dominant culture in Old Valia, the Valian republics, and can be found in most other parts of the world due to the reach of the Valian Trading Company. Okay, that's the same thing, and that is also the same thing. Savannah folk, Natlan, come originally from just south of the equator, north of the Eastern Reach. They have largely remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Natlan literally means original, while quite common in Ixamitil, Redsaris and other countries of the Eastern Reach. They are rare in the Old Empires and Deadfire Archipelago. Now let's choose that one. Would you like to make a single class or multi-class character? A single class character. Barbarian. I have Rage. Brutes, madmen, berserkers. Though city-dwelling people often use the term barbarian with a dose of disrespect, these rural warriors are respected by their communities for their ferocity and fearsome presence on the battlefield. Barbarians have a special, almost religious role in some cultures, but in many places, the undisciplined, fearless style of the barbarian is simply how warriors conduct themselves. +2, Intimidate, Survival, Athletics, Stealth, and History. Chanter, no. Siphon, no. Druid, no. Oh my god. The first ever time I tried to play Pillars, I think I only did it for like an hour, was with a Druid. I did not succeed. I honestly did not. Monk. Monks belong to a variety of fighting orders that have sprung up in Ixamitil and the Eastern Reach over the past few centuries. While many monastic orders can trace their teachings to the enduring founder Kletak, individual organizations vary greatly in their focus, morality, and ethics. Common folk respect the incredible discipline of monks, but see them as an odd, unpredictable bunch who may not be entirely sane. Even mercenaries and other adventurers aren't sure what to make of them. Religion, insight, metaphysics, athletics, alchemy. That sounds good. I'm not even sure if we have a monk in the party. So yeah, let's just take monk. No subclass. Hellwalker. All Hellwalkers undergo a ceremonial death rite as part of their initiation. The experience allows them to start combat with extra wounds and to draw physical strength from their wounds at the cost of increased vulnerability. Monks gain might for each wound they have. Take more damage for each wound they have. Bonus. All drug effects last long. No. Gain wounds by melee weapon damage inflicted. Cannot gain wounds from damage received. Gain wounds and health when hostile effects expire. Gain forbidden fist ability. No longer gain wounds from damage received. No, I guess we'll not take a subclass. Initial abilities. Swift strikes. The monk's hands become a frenzied blur of attacks, increasing their action speed for a brief period and granting them the quick inspiration. Force of Anguish. A powerful attack that knocks the target back a significant distance and prones them. Yes, please. Alrighty, what does the monk need? Might contributes to damage, healing, effectiveness, and the fortitude defense. So I guess this? Constitution affects health. Yeah. Dexterity affects the character's action speed. Intellect, resolve. Hostile effect will and deflection defenses. Intellect. Recommended for monk. Recommended for monk. Recommended for monk. Recommended for monk. So everything but perception and intellect I should get, I guess. Then let's do this. Which is weird for me because I usually rely on perception and intellect, but we'll see. Where are you from? I guess Ixamitil Plains, located north of Redsaris in the Eastern Reach. The Ixamitil Plains are a large expanse of fertile savannas that are extensively farmed by its savanna folk and Orlan residents. The Ixamitil culture is one of the oldest in the world, though one of the least imperialistic having spread out little over the past several thousand years. Ixometal society places a strong emphasis on learning and scholarship and honors their philosophers and literati? If you couldn't have told before, there's a lot of reading in this game. What was your job? What does this give me? Survival mechanics alchemy. I like that. Mercenary merchant. Ooh, +2 insight. You are most at home inside your own head, analyzing the nature of the world and its inhabitants, which would make sense for a monk. So, available weapon types. Do I even need a weapon? Do I? Dagger. Proficiency in a weapon or shield grants access to a modal ability for use with the associated item type. These abilities are situational and may be turned on or off to meet the tactical needs of a battle. There's no penalty for using a weapon without a corresponding proficiency. A character who is not proficient with a weapon only loses access to the associated modal ability. Parrying Blade. The wielder focuses on deflecting incoming attacks, trading damage for deflection against melee weapons. Bleeding Cut. The axe-wielder takes brutal swings. No, that doesn't fit a monk. Bewildering Blows. Aims to concuss the target by striking them in the head to lower their will defense. Focus attacks on your target's footing, dealing less damage but lowering reflex on a hit. Hook and slash widely with your attacks, blah blah blah. Warhammer, half sword, piercing thrust. What is this? Carefully aim for weaknesses. Yeah, I like that. No. Yeah, I think I like these two. Oh no, not at the cost of initiative. No. Yeah, well, take a half sword. Now, what do we want our portrait to look like? That's rugged. Kinda like this though. Oh, that one. That's also good. Cloth colors. Ooh! Yeah! Eye color yellow? Ooh, no. Blue! Or teal. Can I choose another hairstyle though? Oh, what have I done? What? That's very brightly red. Now, can I face? Can you please look up again? Ugh. No. Do I have to go with this? I just always like these. Facial hair. This I like. That looks rugged. Voice.
I'll go on ahead. Quickly and quietly.
Yeah!
Quietly now.
Okay, I like kind already. Oh, I can use the Vox Machina voices.
This is my favorite part.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, what a lovely dinner. Lightning!
What a lovely dinner we had. Lightning!
Let's put an end to this. That wasn't so hard.
Here we go.
Let me show you what I can do.
I mean, but then we have 3 Mad Mercers in the party. I do the kind one.
Together.
Alright. Pose. Heroic. Hunched. Ooh, no! Aww, sickly. Oh god. Oh, please don't. Pious. Drunk. Just for shits and giggles, I think I will take the drunk one. Energetic. Oh, that one. I like that one. Savage. No, let's do energetic. I like energetic. Alright. Lucky. Alrighty. Yes, I am finally done with character creation. And there would have been a lot more to read if I had gone through that like I should have.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest. The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby. The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Alrighty. You know what? I will end the first episode here. I do wanna, of course, make more of this because I really, really love this game. And I made such a beautiful character and a cool monk with no subclass, but who cares? Almost a Sean Gilmore voice. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed that, Lucky, as well. The link to his channel will also be down in the description, so check that out. He deserves all the praise. If you like what I do, then please consider liking this video, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I love you very, very much. Please stay safe and healthy. Bye bye und auf Wiedersehen.